Globalization is not a proposal or a policy choice. It is a fact. But how we respond to it will make all the difference.
One of the things that President Clinton understood better and earlier than anybody else is that globalization is neither good nor bad. It's inexorable. It's going to happen. And the real challenge of government is to make sure that the benefits and the burdens of globalization are spread fairly.
We must put a human face on the global economy, giving working people everywhere a stake in its success, providing for their families the basic conditions of a just society.
President Clinton's vision of a more integrated, fairer global economy animated his trade policies throughout the 8-year period.
NAFTA will tear down trade barriers between our three nations. It will create the world's largest trade zone and create 200,000 jobs in this country by 1995 alone.
The goal of NAFTA was twofold. First, we wanted the Mexican market open for our goods and our services and our agricultural producers. The goal of NAFTA was also to cement our alliance with Mexico and Canada as well. But supporting NAFTA was a decision that caused a lot of debate because there were concerns about the potential for job loss in the United States.
Most Americans see the downside of trade. When the plant closes, they see that. They don't see the upside of trade when 10 more people are hired in the local factory because exports have picked up.
I don't know of any country that has grown without trade, especially smaller countries who don't have a big enough internal market to generate growth. The African Growth and Opportunity Act created tens of thousands of jobs for people who had nothing, literally nothing. And President Clinton saw in the U.S. and Jordan free trade agreement an opportunity to firm up an important Middle East ally.
Today's agreement is remarkable because it is the first free trade agreement ever signed by the United States, which incorporates into the body of the text labor and environmental protections.
The president was always focused on assisting countries, not just for trade reasons, but also he felt that it was the right thing to do.
He negotiated a historic trade agreement with China to bring China into the international economy and hopefully one day even more into the political world.
Today we have the chance to do what our parents did before us. We have the opportunity to remake the world. For this new era, our national security, we now know, will be determined as much by our ability to pull down foreign trade barriers as by our ability to breach distant ramparts.